school violence, instilling discipline in our youth, instilling discipline in our students. Most often, we do have grievances, but how do we channel our grievances? Some of us are sitting here, we don't know how to go about when we have any grievance in a school. When there's something going wrong in a school, how to go about it?
We should never think we can do anything and go scot-free. Now, because of social media, anybody can capture you without you being aware. Sometimes there will be CCTV cameras around and you will not even be aware.
When a person is arrested and later found to be innocent and released, it's difficult for a person to find a job.
Please, my question is, will the police treat students who involve in criminal acts just as they treat other people?
Today, he has made us know a whole lot of things about the things we do on campus. Those that are against the law and those that are not. What you should do when anything happens to you on campus, especially when you have any issue with the school authorities. And I'm very happy the kind of questions that you people asked. It means that definitely there are some issues that are bothering you on campus here. So please, I think you have spoken all well enough. I don't have to be talking any longer again. What I want to say is that, as you can see,
today we came to Armed Forces Senior High School to engage them on violence in senior high schools. Of late, we have experienced this in many of our Ghanaian senior high schools, and we thought that it's becoming a pandemic sort of, especially in the Ashanti region. So we came to Armed Forces in the Ashanti region and we engaged over 800 students this afternoon. We believe that we have been able to achieve our purpose of making students understand the reasons why they should not engage in violence. So we tackled the causes. We came to understand that we can be in groups that don't help us. This can have short-term and long-term effects, particularly with our future. As students, we would want to grow up to be policemen, to be army officers, basically prominent people in society. But if we engage in these extremist activities, it wouldn't help us in bettering our future for ourselves and our family and Mother Ghana as a whole. So this afternoon, we believe that we've been able to impact this to our students, and we'll be back to engage them on how this has changed their lives, changed their lifestyles, and how they are moving forward.
Yes, we saw and we've noticed recently the high level of senior high school violence is very disturbing. So we decided to take this initiative by visiting some senior high schools and educate them on how to voice out their grievances. That's why we decided to visit Armed Forces Senior High School. We are much grateful to the school. Looking at the number of students that turn up and the kind of questions that the students turn up to ask, it shows that this topic is very permanent for us to take charge of it. And we will seek more sponsors so that we will stretch more to other senior high schools that is privileged to this.
I think we achieved our purpose being here. We've been able to discuss with the students that there are short-term and long-term impacts of violence in the school, within our community, and even the country at large. And I think with the questions that came, most of the girls pulled out to express their issues out, and we have jotted some of them. And we are thinking that we will come back and then do more programs and initiatives with them, so that at least in the near future we will see them becoming the future leaders we want.
Youth Without Borders, in association with the National Youth Authority, with the Ghana Police, we are here at Armed Forces this afternoon to engage with the students, try to find out the root causes of some of these violence, some of these demonstrations that have been going on rampantly in our country, and try to find out how we can engage them, find an everlasting solutions to all this. We just want to engage them, make our senior high schools a safe haven for our sisters, our daughters, our brothers, so that we won't have all this unleashing violence ever here and then.
Our team was addressing violence in senior high schools and instilling democratic principle in your people. What I heard was that we should be mindful of how we behave on campus. some people behave anyhow as if they are not trained. And for instance, our school being disciplined, we are against violence. And then when the law catches you up, that's the end of our life. And the short-term effect and the long-term effect is also what I also heard. And then violence can affect the way I learn. Maybe if I involve myself in some criminal activities, it can affect the way I learn.
I want to say we are grateful to the group that came here for educating us on the youth and the violence. Actually, it has helped. And from the response of the students, it tells us that it went down so well with them. And that is how come many of them came asking questions and then giving contributions. So we are grateful to the group. And it is our prayer and our wish that you continue. Today will not be the last time, but once in a while, just come around and then educate us on some of these social issues. And I believe it will go a long way to help the youth of today.
I wasn't expecting this program, like it was unexpected. And as we came here, we've learned a lot. We had the regional police commander in our school who talked to us about the causes and then the effect of these various violence going on in schools, our SHS. And it has been very helpful to us, at least, especially me. I asked him a question which was like, would the police treat students just like they treated other criminals in town? And he was like, yes, the law is the law. And I got to understand him better, so it was very helpful.
Even though the police have relieved the person, but the public knows he has been arrested. So when he goes to look for a job, that tag is on him. So is there something like a statement of clearance the police can give to the person, so that in case that to the person anywhere, they can use to tell the agency that, yes, I wasn't convicted, I was wrongly arrested.